Alright. Decided to start a little bit earlier because there's a lot of stuff to stream tonight. Anyway, welcome to the stream. I'm Cricketune. Thanks for Cricket tuning in, and happy Halloween. Tonight, gonna try to show off the Animal Crossing New Leaf Halloween event for the first hour or so. And then after that, gonna finish off Doom 2 since I still have 4 more maps to cover in that. And then after that will be my Scary DOS game that I've been going on about the past couple days. Just to clarify, it's scary in the sense that it's like random and you don't expect things to happen and then they just suddenly happen or something like that, and that could scare someone or spook something. It's not actually a horror game or anything like that. It's just a game that I think has that surprise factor that would kind of scare someone, I would say. Alright, so without any further ado, there's the 3DS. Again, I am streaming this from a hacked 3DS using... oh, what's it called again? NTRCFW, which then by using a program called KitKat Slim, you can stream the new Nintendo 3DS. With varying effects, though. You'll notice that it's lagging a little bit, and that's understandable, not only because... it's mostly because it's doing it through a wireless connection, so as long as my internet's good, then it's fine. Alright. So we'll hop in there, turn up that volume. Because to get the sound, I have to use a line-in cable. I do apologize if it sounds quiet. I got it as high as I can on both OBS and on here, so... So as you can see, Whitney there was all dressed up. That's one part of the event. That is indeed the correct time. The Halloween event starts at 6 p.m. and I think it lasts until 12, so we've got an hour. That is if the feed doesn't crash on me or anything. There is a likelihood that my DS might freeze up or the feed won't show up. And I think it did just that. Oh, no, there we go. That just took its sweet time. Alright. There I am. Again, I apologize for the FPS. That's sadly the only flaw about this. Okay, so first off, I'm going to go back into my house and get the inventory set up. Stylus. I should have some candy somewhere around here. Probably not in my drawers, but wow, that is laggy. here. I thought my mother wasn't going to be watching Netflix. It's probably what's causing it. There's a piece of candy. There's a lollipop from last year. What else do I've got? Got any more candy? So we need this candy. Use this. Let's get these out. That way our inventory's cleaned up. I made sure to buy some candy periodically, so... Ah, there we go. There's two more bits of candy. Alright. How this event works is that half the villagers in the town are in their houses, while the other half are running around dressed up like pumpkin people. If we come across any of the villagers that are walking around, they'll try to chase after us, and if they catch us, they'll ask trick or treat. Which, if we ask for a trick, then we have to play a game with them, and if we lose the game, then they get to play a trick on us. But if we choose treat, or if we win the game, if we choose treat, we immediately give them a piece of candy, and then they give us a valuable hint as to who is afraid of what kind of mask. And then, but if we choose trick and win the game, they give us a piece of candy. And I think they also give the hint too. And that's why we get the candy in the inventories, because there's Alfonso. But also running around here is Jack himself, the czar of Halloween. And we actually got to talk to him because he'll give us a reason to get the candy. Man, why the hell does it have to hang up like that? DS is working fine, but the feed seems to be taking its sweet time because... Probably because there's a... Yeah, there we go. I think if I walk, then it shouldn't be too bad. That or my mother can go to bed and stop watching television. It helps if we can find Jack first. Tricky thing about walking, so that way they... Oh, that's him right there. Wait until the stream catches up. We'll go ahead and give him this one lollipop. So the idea is to give Jack here candy, which if we give him candy, he'll give us one of the spooky pieces. But if we give him a lollipop, he'll give us something from the creepy set instead. And then he disappears. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this creepy item down here. Alright, so he pretty much summarized it there. And in order to find out who's scared of what, we gotta allow ourselves to be caught by the people roaming around. So here's Vesta. We'll go ahead and give her some candy. So someone in town is frightened of a skeleton. Tammy. Or Meringue. Yeah, so now we know Tammy or Meringue are scared of a skeleton. We need more clues to figure out which one's which. In order to get more clues, we gotta have more candy. Suppose we can go see Alfonso, because we did see... Oh, we can also approach him too. There's Whitney. Go ahead and give her candy too. So Whitney says Tammy is afraid of a monster or a skeleton. So we can almost confirm that Tammy is afraid of a skeleton. And there's Alfonso. See if he'll give us a different clue. Huge skeleton phobia is Meringue or Louie. So now we just further confirm that Meringue could be scared of a skeleton. He's in her house. I didn't see Eugene in his house. Yeah, so Eugene should... Or no, that's not Eugene. Keaton. I used to have Eugene in my town. He stayed for quite a bit. Alfonso again. Sure. Maybe he'll give us a different clue. Now Alfonso just confirmed that Louie is afraid of skeletons. So we now know that Tammy and Louie are afraid of skeletons. So I'm going to go ahead and head to the museum where I have all my masks stored. There's Chow. Go to the club. This room right here. Yeah, this is my Halloween room. I've got the complete spooky set, which is these pumpkin themed furniture pieces. And there's the ragged clothes, which you can get by getting tricked, along with this pop-up box. What we want is this. Bring the monster one too, since we can assume that Meringue could be. No, I think we need more clues. And also, the only way to get these pumpkin heads is if you let yourself get tricked numerous times. I do also have the creepy set complete as well, but that's in storage at the moment. Now we just gotta get to, well, we can probably go to Tammy first. Let's put on our mask. And now our spooky skeleton. Let's see if we can spook Tammy. Nice, she straight up gave us a lollipop. So good. We now know Tammy's scared of a skeleton, and that's sadly all we can do now. Once we spook a villager, that's it. They can't be spooked for the rest of the night. So that's why we gotta make sure these masks count. Now we need to go see Louie. Since we know that he is scared of skeletons. Oh, there's Jack right there. We'll go ahead and give him this lollipop.
Use them. They are easy as moving to the end of the sun.
Alright, he's going to go somewhere else. Here's Lily. Let's see if he's spooked by a skeleton. Too close, skeleton bro. Oh, I like how the feed just froze there. Oh, he gave us a lollipop too. We need more clues as to who's scared of what, though, so we can get everyone else. And for that, there we go. I just knew what Meringue was scared of at the moment. Ganon must be out and about as well. Yeah, there he is. Or that's Vesta. Nope, that's Ganon. We'll go ahead and give him this lollipop so we can get this clue. Clue's more important. There we go. He already told us something that we know. Alright, so now I'm going to put that on the ground. Put my hat back on. I'm going to put the hood down there. We want to try to keep the inventory clear in case we end up getting tricked, because one thing that can happen with being tricked is that we can end up with like a whole bunch of trash items. Or we could lose some of our clothing. I'll actually do one too. We're gonna play charades. When you sneeze, it makes you happy to get it from someone. Medicine. There, now she's giving us some candy, which we can now give to another person. I think Keaton would be nice right about now, since he's currently out. Oh, I got Meow coupons. Nice. I wonder what that was for. Was that for today? Nope, it wasn't. Oh boy. I used to do those initiatives so much, but then once they started repeating and yeah, and stockpiling on those Meow coupons, now it's like I don't need any Meow coupons. As you just saw, I have like 641 of them. Where Keaton is. Is that him? It is. No choice but to cause problems. Nah, you can have the candy. And he already told us about his skeleton phobia. And there's Alfonso trying to get after us, but... So we probably need to play this game anyway, so we can get some more candy. Oh, we're Rochambeauing. Damn it. Oh, I lost my hat. Now I have a ragged hat on. I'm actually missing this piece, so that's actually kind of nice that I got that. But now that means I have to get a new top hat. Suppose we could try to do some process elimination. Yeah. Play Vesta's game again. Play charades again. Well, that's nice for her. Sleeping you... You're happy, but when it's awake, you're nervous. Probably gonna have to go with Dragon. There, I'll get another piece of candy. Let's try Ganon again, see if he'll give us a different clue. There he is, up there. Wow, it would be nice if they can tell us some clues that I already don't know. Or clues that I don't, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wing it on Meringue. I have a good feeling she probably is scared of a monster. Oh, here we'll get rid of this hat. This. Let's bring me those two. Sure, let's bring them all. We only need the masks. We don't have to, like, full out dress up or anything like that. Nope, that's Vesta. You don't have any candy. Ducking in this house. Alright, let's see if she'll be scared by a monster. She's not scared, but she's willing to compromise. And she wants to play charades as well. This person is... okay, when this person is boring, you shrug, but when this person's funny, you applaud them. Probably a comedian or a performer. Clown. A different mask. I can't recall if it's just a one-time thing or if we just keep doing it by going into other people's... going in and out of the house. There we go. Meringue's scared of a ghost. Perfect. That gets us a lollipop. It's just those three. No, Cookie. Cookie's still in her house. Let's see if she's scared of a werewolf. Now we gotta be careful because everyone's like congregating over here. See if she's scared of a werewolf. She wants to play charades too. Everyone wants to play charades. You'll want it when you're cold, but not when you're hot. Maybe a blanket? Man, now it's really lagging. Oh dear, I think it crashed. Picked coat. Yeah, something tells me the feed crashed because the wireless connection must have crapped out. Yeah, I think that is exactly what happened. Just give me a second here, just trying to see if they'll reconnect. If not, then I'm just going to stop playing the Animal Crossing at this point. I was gonna end shortly anyway, since I've already covered the event proper. Yeah, it's not doing it. Okay. So... actually, where's my BRB thing? Yeah. I'll throw that up. Give me some time while I finish up the event on the Animal Crossing, and then I'll continue on with some Doom 2. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, the DS feed crashed, and I just quickly wrapped up the Animal Crossing Halloween event there. Gonna continue on with some Doom 2 since there's still a couple of levels left to do in this. Just give me a second here to double check a thing or two. Turn it down a little bit. All right. On map 26, so there's still 4 more levels to do. I expect them to be pretty big. Well, we're supposed to get those proper. We just run up to it. Oh. Oh. There's a lot more of them. Oh, that's how. Okay. We're actually supposed to drop down and touch the teleporters. Good to know for future playthroughs, I suppose. And actually do a level. Oh. We woke up a Kakadi. Red key for that. Nice. Fuck off. I see. Oh, nice. Thought I could jump over it. We're gonna get to that soul sphere there. See an opening here. that's the end of the level. Still would like to know where to get. Ah, Night Revenge. Thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate it. Playing some Doom 2. Earlier I was playing the Halloween event from Animal Crossing New Leaf, but the stream feed kind of died off halfway through the event, so oh well. Yeah, I still kind of want to know where to get that. I want to find that out. Oh, okay, that's just a little halfway then. Okay, that just warps me back there. Cool. Trying to figure out how to get that soul sphere down there, but Monster Condo. Oh, this is a big one. Oh. Already I've screwed up. Oh. I really need health. Save that vulnerability. Okay, I'm not supposed to be here. Demons dream of demonic sheep. They probably do. They probably also dream about killing those sheep. Actually, maybe they don't dream of ghosts. Maybe they actually dream of sheep. I mean, maybe they dream of goats. Goats have some connection or another to demons and satanic imagery and whatnot. By the way, thanks for quickly tuning in there, Bear. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? Oh, no. Click on this. Oh, shit. You have to die first, because you're gonna res everything. Fuck. I didn't even save either. Grab this too. This guy first. That went a lot better than expected. That went much better than expected. That gave me a yellow key. Now where did that go to? Alright, let's throw up these two. This guy first. Oh, guess we're stuck. The idea is to actually avoid that stuff, though. Sakes. Really? Couldn't beat this game without using cheats. Oh. That's a cheats do make it a little easier. I have not done any cheats myself in this playthrough, so... And I'm only on the 3rd difficulty. Thanks for cricket tuning in, though, Combustible Dan. Appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, we're gonna save here since... Oh, you couldn't beat the very last boss. I see. Okay with Mancubus, but Agitated Skeleton is not happening. Okay, that's good to hear. Where am I at? I'm on map 27. Oh, another agitated skeleton. Along with 2 of these guys. Oh dear, looks like I'm stuck. Probably in my best interest to get rid of these guys while I'm in Vaughn. Key. Where's that go? Probably up in there. Oh, that's nice. Pain elemental. Two of them. There. I see. Okay. That's our way out. Well, one of them. Got him just in time. There's that level. Now we're entering the spirit world. I need a yellow key. Spider Mastermind. Surviving this. Of course that was going to happen. Okay, so these rooms didn't have anything that helped progress, so we're not going to worry about those. That would have been nice to know earlier. Need a yellow key to get further. Oh, there's another one. That thing. Hmm. Having that. Still doesn't give us a key though. Ah, there's our key. Oh no. No. Getting behind prop for fun and profit. So now we need to figure out where to find this where to use this red key. It's gonna be in this area then. Oh. God damn it. That stuff, but though. Where I'm supposed to go next. We got a red key, but I don't know where there's a red door or switch. Oh, hey, Rolls Waltz. Thanks for cricket tuning in. I appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? I'm trying to find a door. In there. this up. This is confusing. Give me a second here. This. Move this over here for a second. All right. Directions. We're in here. We get this. Return to the room with the lava lakes. Oh, now I see it. We had to shoot. So I'm gonna move this guy over here. There we go. Grab that megasphere first. Now we're on the living end. 29th map. speeding and slaying indeed. Thanks for cricket tuning in, Tarzan Dan. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight? I'm like the second to last level of Doom 2 right now. Oh, fuck off. Don't need your shenanigans. So not like this kind of 50. Yep. Yeah, those chips probably did a number on you. I'm pretty good. I got a slight headache, but I'm fine. Teleport. When he gets close to me, he teleports. He's dancing. one of those things, though. Yeah, we're on the second to last level right now. We just gotta get through this obstacle up here, and then we're at the last level of the game. This area is dangerous, though. So not only we got revenants on each side shooting rockets, but there's also a surprise waiting for us up there. One revenant down. Nope. Hate that. He's down. And there's our surprise. Roger just bolted for it. We're now at the last level of the game. Everything's all laid up for us here, full health. All we gotta do is go into that teleporter and it's the final boss. Or actually the only boss, really. There you go. Those cubes spawn enemies. What we gotta do is get this pillar up. Got him. There we go. That's Doom 2. The horrendous visage of the biggest demon you've ever seen crumbles before you after you pump your rockets into its exposed brain. The monster strolls up and dies, its thrashing limbs devastating untold miles of Hell's surface. You've done it. The invasion is over. Earth is saved. Hell's a wreck. You wonder where bad folks are going to go when they die now. Wiping the sweat from your forehead, you begin the long trek back home. Rebuilding Earth ought to be a lot more fun than ruining it was. And then the game ends with a cast reel of the enemies. Wonder if he'll make an appearance in New Doom 2. Jesus. He might. It might show up somewhere. I know it had a cameo appearance in New Doom 1. So yeah, we got Mr. Zombie. Zombie with shotgun. Mr. Hitscan. Yeah, in one of the later levels of New Doom, it wasn't an exact replica of the Icon of Sin, but it was implied to be like a giant demon goat head thing, and it actually shot one of those spawning cubes at you. We got an imp. The Pinky. Flying Flaming Skull. Cacodemon. Cacodemon. Hell Knight. Baron of Hell, which is just a recolored Hell Knight. The Cacodemon's not so popular brother, the Agitated Skeleton. The big guy. The Arse File. Mr. Hitscan's bigger brother. I like the animation when it dies. And the big guy. The really big guy. And there's us. It's supposed to be green, but I had it set to black for some reason. That's it. That's Doom 2. I'll turn down that volume a smidge. So yeah, of course there are the Centaur tank thingy. Yeah, I don't think I'm familiar with that. Yeah, that was from Doom 3. Yeah, I never played Doom 3 all that much. But anyway, I know there is the TNT and the Plutonia experiment, but I'll probably play those sometime in the future. I just wanted to do the vanilla campaign for Halloween, that's about it. Now I'm going to move on to the scary DOS game that I had planned. So we're done with Doom. Flip it back to here for a second. Please give me a couple minutes to get this scary DOS game ready. So mute that just in case, so that way I don't spoil it right off the bat. Just need to figure out where I found it, or where I have it. Ah, there it is. All right. I just need to get the window capture on it. Actually, I want to hide that first. Which, no. Then I need a image. Nope, that's the wrong image. These are the correct images. Alright. Now to reveal this scary DOS game. The reason I call it scary is because it's as you're playing it, it'll throw things at you, and it might spook you or something like that. It's not anything like horror scary. It's just more like, oh god, that happened. So, without further ado, here is the scary DOS game. Behold. We're gonna go ride the Oregon Trail. That's what we're gonna do right now. There, get that sound up. So yeah, this is what I had planned. Just gonna play a little run or two of the Oregon Trail, and then that's probably gonna be it for my Halloween stuff. So we'll read the introduction here. What was it like to cross 2,000 miles of plains, rivers, and mountains in 1848? The Oregon Trail allows you to relive one of the greatest adventures in American history. The journey taken by thousands of emigrants on the Oregon Trail. It was a long and difficult journey, one that often resulted in failure and death. Mostly death. But for those who succeeded, it led to a new and better life in the rich, fertile Willamette Valley of Oregon. How will you make life and death decisions? How will you cross the rivers? How much and what kind of supplies should you take along? If you're on low on provisions, will you be able to hunt or trade to get the food you need? Will you overcome the dangers of disease and severe weather? The Oregon Trail poses these and other exciting challenges. And that just explains that we can always keep on trying. And yeah. It's basically just this game is that it simulates the Oregon Trail of 1848. And it's more well known for its Apple II version, but I'm more familiar with this fancy DOS version. So we're about to begin a great adventure, traveling the Oregon Trail across the rugged landscapes of North America. Our covered wagon, pulled by a team of oxen, will travel from Independence, Missouri, to the fertile Willamette Valley of the Oregon Territory, of approximately 2,000 miles. So we're going to start a new game. Here's where the fun part begins. Of course, I'll be fronting the whole expedition, and I need 4 people. Who wants to go on the trail? Doesn't matter, I'm just going to pick out your names in chat. Get Tarzan Dan up in there. I see Madosan in there, lurking. He's now in. Who else is here? See if I can figure out who in here is not a... See who here in my chat is able to jump in this. Yeah, screw it. Let's bring our buddy Commander Root in this. Commander Root. Oh, I haven't even typed in Commander yet properly. And I'll put in one of my subscribers. There. These people are coming with, and now we get to pick our occupation, which is the breakdown of how they work. If we're a banker or a doctor, we start off with some decent amount of money. Doctors have the advantage of sick and injured people are less likely to die. Merchants start off with a decent amount of money. Blacksmiths and carpenters can fix broken wagon parts. Saddle makers just get a bonus and some decent money. Farmers will take care of the oxen. And then there's the final bonus, which is a multiplier that'll be added at the end of the journey, if we make it. No, I kind of feel like being a blacksmith or something like that. Blacksmith or carpenter. Put a little bit of challenge into this. Now we get to pick our provisions. Let's get 4 oxen. Let's get, yeah, probably that might be a little too crazy on clothes. Get all the bullets. 1 of each spare part. And yeah, that sounds good. And we'll need to decide where we set off on the trail. We'll go with June. Here we go. There's the map. We're starting from here and we gotta go all the way to here. And there's a little guide which gives you some information on pretty much everything in the game. There's our status. There's our supplies, our money. We're all in good health already. That's because we just started. Rations, we can determine how much food we can bring in or eat. Filling will deplete our food really quickly, but will make it less likely for us to get sick. Meager's kind of halfway, while bare bones well, we keep enough food, but everyone stays hungry. We can also continue to buy more supplies if we need to. We can also trade. You talk to the people. This guy suggests taking in more sets of clothing for the Indians. We keep talking to people as well for more info. We can determine our pace. We're gonna go grueling. We're gonna do some silly things. We're gonna go grueling full rations, and we're gonna ford every river. Go to the options real quick. Cool. Pick up that hunting time. Oh, nope, that canceled it. Alright. Let's do this. There. We're already at our first river, the Kansas River. We have to cross the river to continue. It is 632 feet wide and 5 feet deep. Our options is that we can ford the river, where we just dive right in, oxen and all. To caulk the wagon means to seal it with pitch or tar so no water will get in, and then just simply float it across like a boat. And then we can also take a ferry. We're going to ford it. This is where the fun part begins. So what do we lose? Tarzan, Dan, and Milo-san are dead, and we lost 2 oxen as well. 20 cents per pound would be nice in today's age, indeed. Sorry, Dan, but you're already dead. Cool. Onward with 2 less oxen and 2 less people. Yeah, that's typical. Now we're in the Big Blue, the next river. That's not as deep as the Kansas. Let's ford it. We're gonna ford them all. Hot damn, we managed to survive that. No casualties. We didn't lose anything. In Fort Canary. Let's get... It's cursed for some reason. Oh, but that's what makes things fun. We'll buy 2 more oxen. So that way we replace the 2 oxen we lost. Cool. Let's do some hunting. This is another fun part of the game. Oh wow. There we go. That's good. The bison have a lot of, yeah, 469 pounds, but we can only carry 200. Onward. Commander Root has chloria. I forget what that is. Caused by bacterial infection of the small intestine, acquired from contaminated food or water. Symptoms include severe diarrhea, vomiting, muscle cramps, and weakness. They can quickly become dehydrated, go into a coma, and die. Cool. We're going to do a little bit of resting. Go 5 days. Wait until Commander Root gets over that chloria. Just another 4. There, he's back to normal. And now we've reached Chimney Rock. Cool, onward. Oh, we lost the trail, so we're delayed. Oh, and now we're back. Now we're at Fort Laramie. Cool. Buy a couple things. Nah, I think we're good. Good for now. Oh, Archie Pie got bit by a snake. Do 3 days. And then we'll move on a little bit. Ah, there we go. Archie Pie is back to normal. Takes more than a snake bite. Now we're at Independence Rock. Onward. Oh, what? Wow, that didn't even give me a chance. Commander Root got bit by a snake and then he just died. This is what I'm talking about. The game throws this shit at you when you least expect it. So, rest in peace, Commander Root. Jeez, what's our status now? It's literally just me and Archie Pie now, and we're in poor health. Now we're in the South Pass. It's just harsh, like living in the 1850s. But that can be scary to someone, in a way, figuratively speaking. I would say. Oh, we're taking a shortcut. Head to the Green River. At the Green River. Ooh, it's deeper than the last two. We forded anyway. We're dead. Game over. Alright, let's do that again. Same people, too. I'll stick with being a blacksmith. Alright. Same stuff. Well, it is the Oregon Trail. Let's mix it up and go 6 oxen this time. Set off in April. Keep with a Strendus pace. Change it up a little bit. See if we can actually reach past past it as far as we got to. Yeah, now we're at the Kansas City crossing. Now it's 7 deep. Let's ford it. We're all about that fording. Archie-Pine Madosan died. Rip. Let's ford it. It's not as deep as the last river. Except we still sunk. Commander Root's dead, and we lost 3 oxen. We're off to a great start. Let's replace those oxen. Oh, we broke a wagon axle. Tarzan Dan got bit by a snake. Probably. There's a lot of games that are inspired by Oregon Trail nowadays. Oh, you're not dead just yet. We'll rest until you're back to normal. There you go. Does it say what kind of snake? I would assume a poisonous one, based on the severity of it. Yeah, there's no entry in the guide that actually explains it. Onward. Here we are once again at Fort Laramie. Anything we can buy? Nah. I want to hold on to what little money we got left now. I realized I probably should have got another wagon axle though. Here we are at Independence Rock again. The oxen are not getting any food. Tarzan Dan now has the measles. The measles of... Like, seriously. I think there's an entry on the measles in here. Yeah, good old measles. Kinda. Highly contagious disease that usually strikes children, although adults can get it if they never had it before. Symptoms include fever, cold-like symptoms such as a sore throat, and splotchy red rash. If the patients get good food and rest, they almost always recover after several days. Ignored, however, it can lead to pneumonia, I didn't pronounce that right, and death, especially among infants and the elderly. Cool. Let's rest for a little more of a week. Five more days. You have recovered from the measles. Let's do some hunting. Could use a little more food. There we go. Yeah, let's kill a rabbit. Or something. There we go. Deer. That should do. 324 pounds of food. We only carry 200 of it back. Because we're weak. We can't carry food. Dead animal corpses all over the place. Take the shortcut. So when are we going to remake or remaster this torturous game? Funny thing is, over the years, this actually got a good number of remakes and no remasters to my knowledge, though, but definitely a lot of remakes and reimagining of them. There's also a lot of indie games that are kind of take inspiration from this game. Let's be safe for once. Let's forget the money. Let's take the ferry. Oh, now Tarzan has typhoid fever. Typhoid. Serious disease caused by bacterial infection in the bloodstream. It's usually spread by contaminated food or water. Fever, headache, weakness, followed by red rash. Often there's also diarrhea, nose bleeding, and coughing. Good food, water, and rest help in recovery, which may take several weeks. Untreated, it leads to massive organ failure and death. Well, one thing to keep in mind is because you're the only other party member in the group, because everyone else drowned. Let's go for a whole week and see if you can shake off typhoid. One of our ox is sick too. Gas me already. Congratulations, you survived typhoid, but then you got bit by a snake. We'll rest another week. Just keeps happening. Congratulations, you've shaken off a snake bite. Now we're in Soda Springs. Cool. Onward. Approaching another fort. Fort Hall. Go here. Okay, we're good on our spare parts. Oxen are fine. Probably use some more food though. Oh, no, that's not it. We don't have the money for that. We'll hunt for it. Alright. Press on. There's a broken wagon axle. One of our ox just died. Which is understandable because there's not a whole lot of grass. Oh, another ox is sick. Tarzan Dan got lost. And he has a fever now. Now we're at the dreaded Snake River. We'll rest for 6 days. So you'll shake off that fever by chance. Another 6. There. Recovered. We're gonna hire the Indian guide, because for the snake is deadly. Snake pretty much guarantees his game over if you fort it. Now we're gonna do some hunting, because we're running low on food anyway. There's a bear. There. Bear's dead. That should be enough. The bear has a lot of weight to it. I don't know, I guess not. 128 pounds. Keep on hunting. Oh, we got a rabbit. Oh, got that one too. Geez, not many animals in this one. Cool. Oh, it's only 30 pounds of food. I didn't bother with those. Oh, you got a snake bit you again, Tarzan. Rest until you're better. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Onward. Fort Bosie. We barely have any money. We could use a new oxen. We could use some more clothing too. Oh, but that's not enough. We'll just get the clothing. Actually, screw the clothing. Our wagon tongue broke. Trail's apparently impassable now, but let's make the bears extinct. Make this caribou too. Squirrel. We're not gonna get that. It's probably less meat than the rabbits. That's one thing I remember doing when I played this as a kid. I actually tried to shoot down every single animal that appeared. Oh, get back here, you bison. I think in earlier versions of the game there was actually a time limit. Cool. Close enough. Oh, we're still delayed. Because the trail is impassable. Oh, you got bit by a snake again. We're in the Grand Ronde in the Blue Mountains. Just loving those snakes. Surprise Pikachu. There. All better. Or take a shortcut. could go to Fort Walla Walla, but we barely have any money anyway. The Dallas is our destination. There it is. Now, believe it or not, we're actually into the final stretch at this point. We can either take the Barlow Toll Road for a smooth way home, or we can raft down the river. We're gonna raft, because it's the fun. It's the fun part. Final leg of your journey is a trip down the Columbia River, beginning at the Dalles and ending in the Willamette Valley. You've built a raft and loaded your wagon, supplies, and oxen aboard. Use the mouse to steer the raft down the river. You can steer to the left and right by moving the mouse in those directions. Up, down, and clicking have no effect. Columbia River is very rough in spots with lots of rocks. If there's been a lot of rain recently, the river level is higher and rocks won't be as much a problem. But if there has been much rain, which is common since eastern Oregon is a dry region, you'll see more rocks in the river. Try to avoid the rocks. If your raft hits a rock, it may be damaged and you may lose some supplies. Your raft may even tip over or be destroyed and lives may be lost. Good luck. So now we just gotta dodge these rocks. Oh yeah, I've totally done this before, so I know what we're doing. Just gotta reach that landing on the left or the right. Tricky part is when the rocks actually show up, but they like you can't predict when the rocks are actually come up close to you. Oh, too close. There we go. Perfect. We did it. Pulling up on shore. There we go, we've reached the Willamette Valley. Two people arrive in good health. One wagon, 5 oxen, 3 spare wagon parts, 7 sets of clothing, a bunch of bullets divided by 50. Pounds of food, barely the money, and then the score's doubled since we were a blacksmith. So we did it, Dan. We reached the valley. Okay, let's do another one. Except this one's gonna be real funny. You're gonna front this, and then every single person in the wagon is numeral versions of you. So we got Tarzan Dan 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or 4. No, 5. For the heck of it, we'll make you a doctor. Alright, so let's get some food. Clothing didn't exist. Cloning. This is a fantasy 1850s. 20 sets. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna let's do it. 20 oxen. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna do it. 20 oxen and 5 clones of you. April. If this doesn't get us instantly to the Willamette Valley, I don't know what will. put it on a Strendus pace as well. There we go. Dr. Tarzan and his clones. With 20 oxen that he probably also cloned. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. Let's chalk this one. Tarzan Dan 4 is suffering from exhaustion. Rest for a bit. No, you're the leader. You're the one driving the wagon. 2, 3, 4, and 5 are just here. Yeah, like this one's you. You will get us sick eventually. I'm always tired. There, now you're bad. Well, Tarzan Dan 4 is better. Oh, 2 feet deep? Yeah, let's ford that. With our 20 oxen. Nice, we actually survived it. It could be possible. How much money do we even have left? 172. Oh, that's convenient. That's good to know for the long run. Onward. Let's do some hunting since we're a little low on the foods. Bison. That'll do. That'll be the 200 right there. Shot 543 pounds. Two deer should do it. 98. Oh, okay. Close enough. Yeah, now we're at Chimney Rock. Onward. No time for stopping. We got 20. This wagon's being pulled by 20 oxen. Now we're in Fort Laramie. Tarzan Dan 3 is suffering from exhaustion. Try to see if we can keep everyone alive. Got duck hunting my Oregon trails. Yep. At least there's no laughing dog when you miss. Tarzan Dan 4 has a broken arm. Surprised the oxen haven't gotten sick yet. Suppose we have so many, it's like, oh, they're all sick, shoot them all. Yeah, we'll go 4 days. Now notice that we're pretty low on food now. do some quick hunting. That should do. 162 pounds of food, cool. So we can get a little more than that. Like that delicious squirrel that was over there. You finished your death chips. Congratulations. How much pain are you in now? Cool. Let's press on to Independence Rock. 4 still has a broken arm. All 155G of mouth burning fun. Indeed. Also, Tarzan Dan 4 has recovered from the broken arm. And our wagon wheel broke. And we took the wrong trail. So now we're delayed for a while. Now we're going to go hunting, because we're once again low on food. Let's call the deer population. Nice. Tarzan Dan 3 has dysentery. Inflammation of the intestines that can be caused by bacteria, internal parasites, or chemical poisons spread by contaminated food or water. Symptoms include abdominal pain and severe diarrhea. Death can result from dehydration or blood poisoning. Rest and good water is important for recovery, although it can reoccur chronically for a long period of time. Cool. Let's see if 7 days will shake it off. Probably won't. Yep, it did it. Tarzan Dan 3 has beaten dysentery. Need more deer. This bison. We also need more food. Jeez, where's the animals? Cool. So we'll have to try elsewhere. Now we're at South Pass. Let's go to Fort Bridger. We could buy food there. Sure. Onward. The oxen have no grass. Green River. 20 feet, oof. Yeah, we got the money. Let's take the ferry. An ox is sick. Considering we have 20 of them, I'm not particularly concerned. Just drop my mic. Do some more hunting. Those two big guys should do. Yep. So we can get another 200 pounds. Cool. Perfect. Onward. Jeez, we're all in poor health. Let's rest for 4 days for no reason. See if that might hopefully... Yeah, there we go. Now we're in fair health. Tarzan Dan 3 has a broken arm. Four more days should do it. Guess not. Let's do some more hunting. Jeez, that bison was big if it was 307 pounds. word. So, stay with that broken arm, yes. Still has that broken arm. There we go. Tarzan Dan 3 is alive. Oh, well again. Alright, the snake. We'll get the Indian guide again. Never underestimate the snake. Oh, damn, we sunk. Oh, the wagon tipped. Fortunately, everyone survived. Especially the oxen. Wagon ton broke. Tarzan Dan 4 has a broken arm now. See if we can reach the fort first. There. I would suspect there might be some like heavy lifting, or maybe depending on how fast the wagon's going, you could like easily fall out of the wagon and probably land on a rock or something. Oh, we barely got any food left. Completely forgot that we're lacking food. If I was blind drunk, that would explain it, yes. Alright, let's find some more animals to shoot. We're low on food. We really need to work that up. Oh, stupid bear. Oh, try elsewhere, I guess. Four still has a broken arm. There. Tarzan Dan 4 is well again. Wagon axle broke. Let's try doing some trading. Yes, they do. They just have to try harder. Yeah, sure. Got plenty of clothing. Yeah, sure. 424 bullets. Yeah, let's take a shortcut to the Dallas. Trail's impassable and Tarzan Dan 5 is suffering from exhaustion. Excuse me. It's all so tiresome. I know, right? There, Tarzan Dan 5 is well again. Bad water. Oh, we lost an ox. An ox wandered off. Tarzan Dan 3 has dice entry. We're gonna raft down the river. That way we can ignore the whole dice entry bit. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, that's gonna be a tight squeeze. Nice. And there we go. Dr. Tarzan Dan and his clones have successfully reached the Willamette Valley. Five people in fair health, 1 wagon, 20 oxen, 2 spare wagon parts, 14 clothing, 140. All 5 lived. Yeah. One of them did get dysentery, but I don't think that that accounted it. Sadly, we didn't place on the scoreboard, though. So there we go. That's the Oregon Trail. I might play around with this in the future. But yeah, nice little game. Has some entertaining moments when everyone's suffering from dysentery and all that shit. It's starting to get pretty late for me, so I'm gonna end the stream at this point. There won't be a stream on Friday, because I normally don't stream on Fridays, because I got other things to worry about. There will be a stream on Saturday, in which I'll probably resume all the other games that I was currently playing before I decided to do this stretch of Halloween-ish games. Expect some Pokemon Crystal, since that I put that off for a while. I think where we last left off on Pokemon Crystal, we managed to reach Blackthorn City, and we're going to get ready to take on the final gym. So that'll be fun. So yeah. So there won't be a stream tomorrow, but there will be a stream on Saturday. So with that said, thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you all have a good night. Hope to see you all on Saturday, and I hope you all had a happy Halloween.